Okay, so Alva, before we look at our number line, I just want to go over with you the curriculum for this term. Let's see. Let me bring this up. Let's see, share screen. And let me bring up the curriculum. Now, Alva, can you see the curriculum here? Can you see the fall 2022 course outlines? Do you see that on your screen? I'm sharing it.
Okay, it's Mark.
Can you see 1199 Adult Learning Center GED Prep Math 11 weeks fall 2022 course outline?
I haven't seen it.
You don't see that? Okay.
No, Miss Barbara.
Okay, let me go back and do new.
Oh, okay. It says it just says 1199. Your name and my name and Miss Baker's name.
Wait just a minute. Let me do a new share and bring it up again. Okay, let me do a stop and do it over again. Okay, share screen. Now, can you see it? Do you see fall 2022 course outline?
Let's see. It's on the say class structure, explanation of topic.
No, you don't see 1199 Adult Learning Center? That's what I have on my screen. Okay.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay, let me okay, let me do new share and try it again. And you don't see it?
No. She sent something to the phone, to the computer, 1199, but I'm not picking it up.
You don't see it on your screen? Okay,
no, Miss Barbara.
Michelle, can you see it on your phone?
Barbara, I saw it before. I'm on my phone too, but I saw it before, but now you took it off.
Okay, now I'll bring it up again because I bought it. Okay, can you see it, Alva?
It's still not there. It's only saying.
Miss Beckles, you see it, right?
I see it, yeah.
No.
You don't see 1199 Adult Learning Center GED Prep Math, 11 weeks fall 2022 course outline? No?
No, it's not on my computer.
I see explanation of topic.
No, I even when I go out and do a new share, she still doesn't see it. I don't know why. Let me do a stop share. Now you don't see anything, right?
I don't see it now.
Okay, now let me bring it back up, share screen. Now, Alba, what do you see on your screen?
All I see is GED Prep Math and classes structure.
So, and you're on your phone. I think you need to shrink. She might need to shrink the dot on her screen because if she's seeing it, she has to see part of it. So
well, I think
it
looks like she's seeing another screen that I haven't shared yet. Michelle, can you see it on your phone?
She's not on her phone.
Okay.
I'm not on my phone, Miss Barbara. Let me get it for a second. Let me see what.
I want to see if you can see what I'm seeing. Miss Beckles see it. Alva doesn't see it. So Alva, what do you see on your screen?
1 second. Let me just get out. Let me see.
Yes, sir.
I see this meeting is being recorded by the host of participant.
Oh, sorry, Pakistan.
Yeah.
What do you see on the screen?
Just the course. The course. That's about it. And GED prep. I don't see any. I don't see any 1099.
You don't see
11. Oh, it's
1199
11.9.
Adult Learning Center?
No, ma'am. No, Miss Barbara.
That's strange. Miss Beckles can see it and you can't see it.
I don't see. Should I leave out and come back in?
Yes, go out and come back in because I'm concerned that you don't see what I'm seeing.
Okay, 1 second.
Let me see. I'll try to reach Maureen in the meantime.
Okay. And the screen sharing has been working, so it's kind of strange that you don't see it. Okay, let me just try this new share. Michelle, are you there?
Maureen is trying to get in.
Okay, Miss Barbara.
Yes.
No, we see it. Yay!
Oh,
Okay.
you saw the one that I had up there before? Okay.
Yeah, 1199 ALC.
No, Adult Learning Center GED Prep Math, 11 weeks.
Yes.
Yeah,
11.99.
Fall 2022 course outline.
Yes, it is
Yes,
there.
Okay,
yes, Miss
now you
Barbara.
see it. Okay. And I just want to briefly go through this with you to show you what we will be doing for the next 11 weeks for the fall term. I'm sorry, what is it?
No, Michelle was saying she will come on Thursday.
Okay, very good, Michelle. Now, I just want to briefly go through the course outline. And what we will be basically doing is covering topics from the spring, summer that I think we need to go over again. All right. Now, the first one is the number line. Understandings. And the reason we're going over the number lines because some of you are still having problems doing operations with sign numbers. And the number line should help you understand negative numbers, working with negative numbers, okay? So we will, for the first week, we'll be dealing with number lines on the Monday and the Thursday, all right? On Thursday, we'll review what we went over today and we'll go into fractions and decimals on the number line. We won't do that today. We'll do that on Thursday. All right. Now, Monday is a holiday. That's Columbus Day. So we won't be on Monday.
Okay, that which is the 10th.
That's right. What you're seeing on the screen, Alva, I will email it to you at the end of the session.
Okay, Miss Barbara.
Okay, so you'll have this, but I just want to go over it with you. So Monday is a holiday, Columbus Day. Then the next week, we'll be going through order of operation that we call PEMDAS.
Yes.
And we'll go over our number line, give you a little quiz on the number line and sign numbers. And based on how we do there, we'll go over our order of operation. But if I find we need to go back over some of the components of number line, we'll do that, okay? And that's for that week, starting Thursday and then Monday. And the next week, still into week 3, we'll review order of operations, probably have a 2 or 3 or 4 question quiz, and we'll do one of your favorites, Alva, mean, mode, and median.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, we'll be doing that one. We'll be spending the week on that. Then we'll go into fractions, decimals, percents. And I gave you a table last time, and I'll send it to you again so you can know some of the common fraction, decimal, percent equivalents. All right. Then we'll go another one of your favorites, Al, graphs and charts. We'll do line graphs and bar graphs. Okay, and we'll have some pictograms. Then we'll do our radicals and exponents. I'm
Okay.
combining these together because they are related. Because when you have a radical, the exponent is really a half. So when you say square root of 4, you're raising 4 to the 1/2 power. All right, so we're combining these radicals and exponents. Then we'll go into scientific notation, and that's the one some of you had problems with, of writing big numbers and small numbers with a base 10. So we'll go back over that. We're going to spend 2 sessions on that. We have a holiday there on Thursday, November 24th. That's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yes, so we won't meet on that day. All right. And then we'll go into ratio and proportion. I want you to know what a ratio is, how you set up a proportion, and how you solve word problems. Now, then we will review scientific notation, ratio, proportion, and based on how we've done with ratio and proportion and scientific notation, we'll go into probabilities. Remember, this schedule is flexible. So if we find we need to go back over some of these topics, we may not get to certain things. But if we do get to probabilities, we'll spend a week on probabilities. And then we'll go into combinations and permutations. And then that's the end of the fall session. Goes pretty quickly because then we go into the Christmas holidays, and then later we'll get a schedule for the spring summer session.
Okay.
Ava, any questions on the course outline?
No, we just have to review and see what we can get out of it.
Yes, you're absolutely right. And notice we're going over topics we went through in the spring. Yes, but we need to reinforce it because I want you to do better at understanding what we're going over. Hello, Maureen. Maureen? She's there, but she's not. Maureen. Okay, so that was the course outline. Now let's get into, let me do a new share. And let's look at, okay. Okay, now the homework was to draw the number line. Now, Albert, do you see this number line on your screen?
Yes, Miss Barbara.
Okay, now you see the positive numbers at the right, the negative numbers at the left, the 0 is in the middle. That was your first assignment, and you did yours while we were online, correct?
I did mine, but I did it wrong because I noticed
What happened?
I noticed you start from the 10 to the 1.
Oh, yes, you go from 1 through 10.
Yes.
That's plus.
Okay, but
and what did you start with, Alva? What did you put after the 0?
I put the 10 to the 0.
Oh, no, because remember, going from left to right is increasing. So your 10 is at the end.
Okay, so I have to do it over.
Okay, just do it over. I'll give you a chance. I want you to do it right now. Okay.
I want to get it right.
Yes, so just do it over. Put the 0 in the middle. It's very important that you do it correctly because we will be working with this number line. Yes. Maureen, can you hear me? Maureen?
She's not hearing.
Yeah,
but she's and her mic is off. Let me.
Yeah, she's not. Her mic is off and she's not on Mute. I want to make sure she did her assignment. If not, I want her to do it now and then hold it up to me. Okay, Alva, after you do it correctly, hold it up so I can see it, please.
Okay, Miss Barbara, 6.
And we'll try to get Maureen online where she can hear and we can hear her. Now, the nice thing about the number line, it helps you, like I said, understand negative numbers, because notice the number line as you go, watch my cursor, as I go from left to right, that's increasing. So
Yeah.
that means a -2 is bigger than a -8. All right. Even though the 8 is bigger than the 2, but when you say negative, the 8 is smaller. As you go from right to left, your numbers are decreasing. That's very important. Maureen, you're on mute.
Yeah, and she's on twice now.
Yeah, she's on twice. I think that's her son on with her.
Unmute yourself. Look for the little mic.
Maureen, you're on mute.
Okay, Miss Barbara, hold on.
Oh, good.
Okay,
I can
good.
hear you. Wonderful.
But you're on twice. Okay, good. Very good.
Okay,
Good.
Maureen.
Yes, Miss Barbara. Okay.
Did you do your assignment? Did you draw your number line?
Yes, Miss Barbara.
Okay. You have it? Can you hold it up where I can see it, please?
Okay, I have to look for it.
Don't you use a notebook?
Huh?
Don't you use a math notebook?
No, I did a piece of paper, but I got a math book anyhow.
Oh, okay. All right. When you find it, I need you to hold it up. I want to make sure you did it correctly. Alva is doing hers over. Did you finish yours, Alva?
Miss Barbara, the TV went blank now. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, you can't see the number line?
No, my TV went blank. I don't know what's
Oh, your
happening.
screen is blank?
Yes, black.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
black. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if it's gonna come back on. I don't know what's happening.
Might just be a glitch in your system. Maybe it'll come back. I mean, that happens. Maureen, did you find your number line?
Hold on a minute.
Alva, are you back?
I'm hearing you, but the screen just went blank. I'm gonna see if I can go on my phone.
Okay.
It's always a problem when you to learn something.
Yeah, well, that's the way
You know, that's
technical
the
things
devil,
are.
Miss Barbara.
Yeah.
That's the devil.
Oh, but we can overcome that. We can definitely overcome that.
Yeah,
now.
the devil always want to fight you down.
That's all right. We can overcome that. We don't give up. We keep trying.
No, Mom. Yes.
Maureen, you found it? The number
Yeah.
line? Can you
Yeah.
hold it up, please?
Could you see it?
Oh, wait, hold it up. No, you have some other things on there. It's the one at the bottom?
Yeah, you went to the bottom.
Hold it up higher then, because I can see the other part.
You can see it?
It's kind of faint, but you got your 0 in the middle,
Yeah.
and you've got your positive 1 through 10 on the right.
No, I got one. And I got one. No, I got 1 till 5.
No, what was the instructions?
Michelle,
Draw a number line with numbers
TV
1
get
through
dark.
10.
Oh, 1 through 10. Oh,
TV dark.
Did you read the instructions? What do they say when I give you something, a word problem? You read it carefully. Draw a number line with numbers 1 through 10. Put a
Okay.
0 in the middle of the line. So that means you
Okay.
got positive 1 through 10 on the right and
Uh,
negative 1 through negative 10 on the left.
okay.
So I need you to do it over again correctly, please.
Okay.
1 through 10. And as I said before, you go from left to right, increasing, right to left, decreasing. Minus 10 is smaller than a minus 5. We're going through this to help you understand working with negative numbers, because some of you are still having problems with operations with negative signs, okay? So this was your assignment. Can you see the screen, Maureen? You see the screen?
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the way your number line should look.
I see.
1 through 10 on the right, and negative 1 through negative 10 on the left. And Alba was having some problems, so. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, this is a new share.
Okay, can you see it?
Okay, hold it up. Hold it up higher. Actually, I can't see it. I can't, probably because of the writing.
I
Okay.
got on the left hand side, I got the negative.
Okay.
And on the right hand side, I got the positive.
Very good. All right.
Yeah.
So as I said, let me just bring that number line up again. Okay.
Okay, come on.
Okay. Now, as I was saying, Maureen and Alba, as you go from left to right, you follow my cursor, left to right, that's increasing. Right to left is decreasing. So, Maureen, what's bigger, a -4 or -10?
You say from right is decreasing?
From left to right is increasing. From right, follow the cursor, to left is decreasing. My question is, which is larger, a -4 or -10?
A -4?
That's correct. -4 is bigger than a -10. All right. Even though the 10 is absolute value bigger, but it's not mathematically bigger. Okay. Because if you owe somebody $4 and you owe another person $10, you're more in debt with that person that you owe $10, right? Okay, so this is the reason why I'm emphasizing number line, because I want you to be able to do your mathematical operations with negative signs better. Okay, now, if I ask you, Alva, are you there?
Yes, Miss Walker.
Okay, now
Yes.
I want you to go. Can you see the screen, Alva?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now you're at -8. You see, I'm moving the cursor, -8. I want to go to a -3 right here.
Yes.
How many places did I move my position of my number? Okay, -8, -3. How many places did I move?
5 places.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, well, you move 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you move 5 places, but when I say the number of places between the 8 and the 3, you count the first one, but you don't count the last one.
Okay,
So between the 8 and the -3, there are 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
okay.
All right. So I want you to be able to first find a place on the number line, and also the distance between points on a number line. Okay. Now, if you were doing this, say, let's go -2 to +2. Maureen, how many places you move from -2 to +2?
-2 to +2.
Yes.
1, 2, 3 places.
-2 to
Miss Barbara,
+2.
Miss Barbara, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I can answer this one. Hold on.
Okay. Alba, you see it, right? -2 to +2.
Yes.
-2 to 1 is a place. You move there. -1 to 0 is a place. 0 to 1 a place. And 1 to 2 a place. So you moved 4 places, right? Okay. So you can count them. If you move from 0 to 2, 0 to 1 is a place, 1 to 2 is a place. So you move 2 places. Maureen, go to mute. Mute, Maureen. When you're talking to somebody, go to mute. Maureen, mute yourself.
I forget to switch off the. I forget to switch off the phone.
Yeah, you just click on mute.
Sorry.
When
Yeah, sorry.
when you're
Yeah.
going offline, just click on mute.
Yeah. I
Okay.
forget to switch it off.
Yeah, I know that happened. Okay. Now let's go to let's see. I think this is where I want to be. Okay, number line problem. Back to number line problem. So I showed the number line, and the number line is just a straight line with numbers, usually at equal intervals, and you can use just little well, I use the little lines, the little vertical lines to indicate the segments or the intervals. Now, the number line can be vertical or horizontal. I usually work with it horizontal. And as I said before, the numbers increase as you move from left to right, decrease from right to left. Now, there's something I want you to understand. Absolute value. Maureen, what is absolute value?
Absolute value.
When you say absolute value, what do you mean?
I ain't got a clue.
Yeah, absolute value doesn't have a sign on it. It's really how far you are from the number 0 on the number line.
Oh.
Okay, that's all it is. The distance from the number to 0. And it's always positive. Okay, it's never negative. And you usually have 2 straight lines around the number to indicate the absolute value. And I'll just give you some examples here. You see where those 2 vertical lines there around the 4?
Yeah.
You see? Okay, so when you see those vertical lines enclosing a number, that means absolute value. So absolute value of 4 is 4. Absolute value of -4 is 4. Okay. Absolute value of -3. Absolute value of -3 is 3. Okay. Absolute value of 0 is 0. So just remember, you don't have any signs on the absolute value of a number. No sign. So if I say, what's the absolute value of 40? What would you say, Alba?
On the number line.
Absolute value of 40.
It's 40.
Just 40, that's right. No
Yes,
sign, it's just 40. The
yes.
distance from 0 to the number is the absolute value.
Okay,
Okay, don't put a sign ever on absolute value.
Yeah.
All right. Now, well, as I said before, fractions and decimals we'll get to on the next session. We won't do that now. So let me do a new share. And I want to show you some number lines. Let's see if I have them here. Okay. Okay. Well, first, there was a number line on one of your problems from the summer. All right. You remember seeing that one? I think it was on the, maybe near the end of the number line of the summer session problems.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, let's look at this one. Distance between a -2 and a 5.
That's a 3.
Maureen, what's the difference between a -2, the distance between a -2 and a 5? You can count it. What do you get when you go
Okay.
from a -2 to a 5?
-2 to 5,
Just
6.
count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
6.
7.
7. Oh.
Remember I said a -2 to a 5. So look at you at -2, right?
Oh, sorry, I meant from -1.
-2.
Oh,
See,
1, 2, 3,
2,
4, 5,
3,
6, 7.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. So,
Yeah.
so
Because I
we'll,
got that right here in my hand. I was looking at it.
right. So we'll put here, let me just put here. So what would A be equal to, Maureen?
7.
7. Okay, Alva. The distance between a -1 and a 3. Look on your number line. Tell me how far you go from a -1 to a 3. How many places did you move? That would be what?
2 places, a
Okay.
-1 to a 3.
Right. So here you're right here at a -1, right? So
Yes.
a -1 to 0 is how many places, Alba?
That's 1.
Okay. Then a 0 to 1 is how many places?
1,
1 to 2 is how many places?
1, 3.
No, 1 to 2.
2. 2.
No, 1 to 2. From 1
1
to
to
2.
2 is 1 place.
All right. From 2 to 3 is how many places?
2 places.
So what's the total?
The total
Between
is
a -1 and a 3. What's the total?
would you say -1 to 4 places?
That's it. Very good. Because from a -1 to 0 is a place. 0 to 1 is a place. That makes 2.
Yes.
1 to 2 is a place. That makes 3. And
Yes.
2 to 3 is a place. And that makes 4.
4.
So B would be equal to 4.
4. Okay.
All right. Now, so what is A minus B, Alba? You know A and you know B. So what's the value of A minus B? What's that equal to?
Okay, A minus B, that's 3.
That's it. Very good.
Yeah.
7 minus 4 equal 3.
3.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that would be answer what?
That would be answer
A, B, C, or D? Which one?
D. D,
Alva,
D,
D,
D.
that's right. Answer D. So that makes that was the problem you had on one of your summer exercises. So
Yes.
answer D.
D.
That's it.
Okay.
Answer D.
You check my image.
Okay. Now I want to take that same problem and give you some different values, and I want you to tell me what they are. Okay. A equal distance between -8 and -3. All right. B equal distance between 0 and 7. Okay, I want you to tell me what is A plus B. Okay, so I want you to do that one. Tell me your answer. Look at you can look at your number line over here. -8 to -3, that's your A value. B is distance from 0 to 7. And I want you to tell me what is A plus B. Maureen, you working on that one?
Yeah.
1, 2,
So you can do it all from the number line.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
Once you get the A value and the B value, you want to add them.
This one between 1, 3.
Any answers yet?
I'm trying
I
to
got-
figure it out. The brain gets slow.
That's all right, as long as it's working. Remember, you're at -8 and you're going to -3.
Yeah.
Yes.
So look at how many places you moved, right? Just you can see
Yeah.
them right here on the number line.
Yeah.
There's a
Yes.
place,
1,
place,
2,
place,
3,
place.
4.
5
Okay.
places.
See, that puts you at the -3. That's right, 5 places. That's your A value.
Yeah.
Did you get that, Alva?
Yes.
So Alva, what did you get for your B value?
1. You say you move it from 8 to 3.
No, the A is from
We're
a
doing the other one.
-8 to a -3. Now B is from 0 to 7. So what's B equal to, Alva? From 0 to 7. And remember, that's a +7.
Oh, a +7 from
Well,
0 to
if it
7.
were minus, I'd have a minus on
Oh,
it.
0
Remember,
is
default
1.
is plus.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 places.
I'm gonna count them again.
You
You're
say
right.
from
0 to 7.
7.
How many, Alva?
Okay, so 0 is 1,
Right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
Yes.
Right? Because you're
Yes.
going to 7. So that means you move 7 places. Now, Alva, what's A plus B?
That's 12.
That's it. That's your answer.
Okay.
A plus
So,
B.
okay, so the negative included. I thought when the sign is negative, you subtract it from the positive.
You have from -8 to -3, right?
Yes, yes.
So actually, you went from what? -8 to -3. So number of places you moved is just, and you don't use any signs here. You just look at
Okay.
the number of places. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
And that puts you at -3. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
You can just do that on the number line. If you were adding a -8 and a -3, you'd get a -5.
Okay.
You know, with the signs, because you subtract and then you
Yes.
take the sign of your bigger number, which is the 8. Okay, but when you're looking on the number line, you're looking at distances, and distances are always positive.
Okay.
Distances
Okay.
are
Now.
never negative. You got it?
Okay, Miss Barbara.
When I say distance, that means you got a positive number,
That is something
right?
else.
You don't
Because
have a negative distance. Distance always positive. Okay,
okay, you're not counting the number, you're counting
that's
distance.
right.
Yes.
Okay, now let's do just one more, still with this number line. And I'll give you some other values here. And I'll give you, okay. Okay, let's give it, okay, or I just change up. It doesn't matter which variable you use. R equals distance between -10 and 2, right?
Okay.
S equal distance between okay, and this one will say 3 and 9. Okay, so you got R and S. Now, I'll ask you this. What is R times S? Give me a multiplication. Okay, so find R, find S, and then multiply them.
Okay, so R is the distance between 10 and 2.
-10. Don't forget your
Yes.
sign, have a -10.
10
Now,
and 2.
what you can
Minus
do,
10 and 2.
yeah, -10 and a 2. And when without the sign, it's plus. But notice when you go to -10 to 0, how many places you move, Maureen?
I'm a-
From -10 to 0, how many places?
2 places.
From -10 to 0.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
How many?
10.
10.
8, 9,
From
10.
-10 to 0. So you can do it in stages. -10 to 0 is how many places, Alva?
10.
10, right. Now you're sitting here at 0. Now from 0 to 2 is how many places?
From 0 to 2.
2. How many places, Alva?
It's 12.
0 to 2.
Oh, 2 places.
And then add the 10 and the 2.
That's 12.
So R is what?
12.
Okay, now you do the S.
Distance between 3 and 9. Okay. So
Maureen, you have S?
What is
1,
the S?
between
3
3
and
and 9.
Oh,
2.
6.
That's it. Because you just subtract the 3 from the 9, right? And that's
Yeah.
6. Okay, so Alva, what's R times S?
R times S.
What's 12 times 6? Mental math.
36.
12 times
72.
6?
12, 6 is 36.
Wait a
No,
minute. Wait,
Alva.
more.
6. You said 12 multiplied by 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so 12, 6 is
Mental math.
6, 6,
You know your 6 tables.
72.
72. That's right.
I tell you, the brain sleeping today. Miss.
That's all right. You're doing good. You're doing good. Okay. So you did good on those. So now you know how you find your distances. And then if you had to do a calculation with those distances, you can do them. Okay. Any questions on these exercises we went through?
Yeah, we can go over some more.
You
It's
want to do
like the
another one?
brain- No, what I'm saying, Miss Barbara, when you send it, I'll just go over it.
Okay. All right.
Because normally when I'm doing positive and negative, but it's not the minus here, you're adding the distance.
Yeah, the distance
So-
is always, just remember this, Alva, the distance does not have a sign on it because it's always positive.
Okay.
Never, never negative.
Okay.
Okay. Now I want to bring up some number lines here. Let's see. Okay. Now, do you see the screen? The integers between a -1 and a -4.
Mine.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are the integers? That is the numbers between a -1 and a -4.
Minus
Maureen?
1 and minus 4
Yes.
is a -3.
The integers between a -1 and a -4. Where's the -1 on this number line, Maureen? Tell me where it is.
Here, so
Where is it -1?
here,
Where?
like the -2.
Where is the -1 on this number line?
I say -4, -3, -2. Before -2, right?
Yeah, the -1 is right here. You know,
Yeah.
sometime in the number line, you don't put everything there. See, that's a
Yeah.
-1.
Right.
Alva, what is this? What does this represent?
That represent a 3.
That's right. That's a 3. What about this one?
5.
5. That's right. So sometimes you leave numbers out and see if you know what the
Okay.
points are. Okay.
Yes.
So this
yes.
is a -1 right
One,
here.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
Maureen, what are the integers between a -1 and a -4? You have a -1 here and you have a -4 here. What do you see between them? What integers?
Integers. I don't know.
Here's a
I got
-1
-1 and
and here's a
-2.
-4.
Yeah.
So what do you see between this point, -1, and this point, -4? What numbers do you see?
Minus
-3
5.
and -2.
Minus
Minus-
5.
No, Alva.
-3 and
Alva,
-2.
Alva, a -5 would be like here.
Oh, okay.
That's decreasing. But this is a -1. Maureen, you just said it. This is a -1. This is a -4. So you have a -2 and a -3.
-3 and a -2. Yeah.
That's it. Those are the integers between the
Oh.
-1 and the -4. It's a
Okay.
-2 and a -3. Got it?
Okay. Yes.
Right? Like if I ask you, what are the integers between a 2 and a 6? What would you say, Alba? Here's the 2. Here's the
Yes.
6.
Yes.
What are the integers, the numbers between 2 and 6?
It would be 4,
What is this right here?
3.
Yeah, remember I told you that you don't always see them, but you know what they are
Yes,
based
it
on
would be 3 and a
3.
5.
What about the 4?
No, you say in between.
Yeah, between,
Oh,
said between a
between.
2
Yes, yeah,
and
and
a
4.
6.
Yes.
No, a 2 and a 6.
Yes.
What are they? What are the
So
numbers?
you have a 3 here
A 3.
and a 5.
What about the 4? This is your starting point, the 2, right here. You see my cursor?
Yes.
That's the 2. This is
Okay.
where you're ending, a 6.
Okay. Yes.
So what numbers do you see between a 2 and a 6?
Okay, a 2 and a 6 would be. No, a 3.
Thank you, Michelle.
A 3. Yeah, I did say 5, but.
But it didn't say a 4.
You didn't say them all. I said
Okay. Okay.
integers between
Okay, Miss
2 and
Barbara.
6. Give me them all, Alba. What are they?
3, 4, and 5.
That's it. Very good.
Okay.
3, 4,
4
and 5.
Yes.
Those are the integers between 2 and 6.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Maureen, what are the integers between 6 and 7?
6 and 7.
Yes.
Between 6 and 7.
6 and 7, she said.
Yes.
8 and 9.
No.
There is no
Or
integers
between
there.
6 and
Thank you,
7.
Alba. There's no
Oh,
integers between 6 and 7.
oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
have a you have a 6.
bright now, Miss Barbara.
Yeah, you have a
I'm
fraction
getting
there. You have
bright.
6, like 6.5 would be midway, but it can't be greater than 7, Maureen. It's gotta be,
nothing.
it's gotta be greater than 6 and less than 7. There, as Alva said, there are no integers between 6 and 7.
7. Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
But
It's
we're gonna
it's
next.
fun. It is fun.
Very good, Alva, because next time we will be looking at fractions and decimals, and there is a decimal between 6 and 7, 6.5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
6.5. Okay, Maureen, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me let's see. I had another. Okay, now integers between 0 and 4. What are they, Maureen?
0 and 4.
Yes, there's your number line.
You
0.
say between 0 and 4 is 1, 2, 3.
That's right. 1, 2, 3. Because there's your 0. There's your 4. Now, Alva, same number line. What are the integers between a -5 and a 5? Here's your -5, and here's your 5.
Okay, so it will be 4, 3.
Here's your
2.
-5.
Yes.
If they're not positive, you got to tell me negative between -5 and a 4. What do you see, Alva?
Okay, a -5 and a 4. A -4, a
Right?
-3, a -2, a -1,
Zero.
0, +1, +2, +3,
Okay.
+4.
Okay, and then we're at 5. So between a -5 and a 5, you said them all. -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Those are the integers between a -5 and a +5. So I want you to be able to find things on the number line, find numbers in between numbers on a number line. All right.
Yes. Okay.
Maureen, what are the numbers between a -7 and a -2?
-7 and -2.
Yes.
6, 5, 4, and 3.
You just don't want to say negative, huh?
Or -6, 5, -4, and -6.
That's it. Very important. -6, -5, -4. Okay. Very good. So I want you to be able to find points on the number line, find numbers between points on the number line. Okay. Any questions on any of that? No questions? Okay. All right. So let me just see if I can do a new share here. See if I covered all of this. Okay. Okay. So I did that one. Okay. Let me do a new share. Let's see, I had another one here I wanted you to see. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to find somehow it kind of disappeared. I don't know where it went. I had another one that I wanted you to do because I wanted you to be able to do absolute value, finding points on the number line, finding difference between points on a number line. Okay. Let me go back to my share. Okay, here we go. Can you see finding points on a number line?
No.
Okay. Okay, I had this one. Okay. Somehow my number line, I had this one, but I had a number line here and I wanted you to find the value of X and Y on the number line. And somehow it seemed to have disappeared. Finding points on the number line. Wait, hold on 1 minute. Let me see if I get out and find it. Okay, now, so do you see fractions or decimals on the number line?
Yeah.
Okay, now you see A, B, C, D, 0.54, 0.55, 0.56, 0.57, 0.58.
Uh-huh.
Now, which of these points is more likely the location of 0.555? A, is it B, C, D, or A? And
Okay,
how
because
would you determine it?
let's see.
0.555.
I think, can I say?
Yes,
let me-
Alva, which one would you say?
Okay, I would say it's in comparison to 5.5, it would be C.
No.
I would say B.
Okay, Maureen, you're correct. Now, why did you say B? Tell Alva why you picked B.
I don't know. I picked B because I figure 0.55 is closer to the 0.555. That's how I figure, I know.
No, the reason she picked B, now B is the answer. All right. Now let me just put this all on the next screen so you can see it. Now, the reason Maureen picked B, okay, because, okay, 0.555, I'll just put it in words, is greater than 0.55, right? But less than 0.56, right?
Mhm.
Think about it. When I put this 5 at the end of the 0.55, then the number is greater than the 0.55, but it's less than the 0.56, Alva. So it can't be C, because C is between 0.56 and 0.57.
Okay,
Alva, do you see that?
yes, Miss Barbara. So
I don't
it's
want-
Lester.
Well, it's less than 0.56. It's
Yes.
less than 0.56, but it's greater than 0.55. So it has to be B, because B is between 0.55 and 0.56.
Okay, okay.
Is that clear?
So 0.55 is greater than 0.55?
0.555. When I put the other 5 here, it
Yes.
becomes greater than 0.55 with just 2 5s, right? Because this is 5,500. This is 555,000th.
Uh-huh.
But it's not greater than the 0.56.
Okay.
So I can't put it here. It has to go between the 0.55 and the 0.56.
Okay.
You got it?
All right. Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, look at that same line now. And let me give you another one here. Okay. Suppose, let me change the location. Now I gave you 0.55 before, right? Now I want to give you a different location. Location is, now let's go back up here. The location is 0.575. So where would that go, Alba?
Miss Barbara, the computer went black again. I don't know what
Oh
happened.
boy. Okay.
This is something else.
0.575. Maureen,
Yeah,
where would that go? What point? A, B, C, or D?
5.575.
Yes.
No, I have to get somebody to come and look at it. I don't know.
You wanna go on your phone?
No, this,
See,
Excuse me.
it was working so good and it just
Maureen?
blanked out.
I say C.
Why C, Maureen?
I don't know.
C is between 0.56 and
And five,
0.57,
7,
but
yeah.
0.575 is greater than 0.57.
Oh,
So where would it be?
it's grade 5, that's grade, oh, would be D.
That's right,
Mm.
is at D. Okay. So this will be is at D because there again, 0.575 is greater than 0.57, but less than 0.58. Okay.
Oh,
0.575 is greater than 0.57, but less than 0.58, right?
uh-huh.
That's why your first answer is not correct, Maureen, because between 0.56 and 0.57, you have
Mhm.
something less than 0.57, but 575 is greater. 0.575 is greater than 0.57. Got it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Alba is trying to get her computer. Okay, so now we have another actual decimal problem. It's not a fraction. Now, use this number line. Tell me which of the points is more likely the location of pi minus 3. And pi is 3.14.
Miss Barbara,
Yes.
I have to get off the computer. Just keep turning the screen got black.
Okay.
So I'm talking on my phone.
All right. Can you see the screen on your phone?
Yes.
Okay, so we were looking at some decimals and we are looking now at well, let's go back to
I'm seeing it, but it's very fine.
okay. Do
Can't
you
pick
do you see
up.
which of the
Yeah.
points is more likely location of 0.555?
Um,
Which of the points is most likely the location of 0.555? Do you see that
I'm trying to
on your
open.
phone?
I'm trying to open it up that I could see better. Let me see. Yes, yes, I open it up.
I just want to make sure you can see this. You see the number line? A, B, C, D points on 0.54, 0.55, 0.56, 0.57, 0.58. Do you see that?
Um,
Can you see that number line, Alba?
I'm seeing the one with the 3 on the top. That's the one.
No, 0.54 is as decimals.
That if it's opening up back, Michelle? Yeah.
The computer is working.
I'm gonna put it back on this bubble. I have to
Okay.
let someone look on it because sometimes the screen turns black. I don't know why.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure they can. It's maybe a setting thing they have to do on it.
Yes, it just went black a few times.
Okay. So now can you see the number line that has the decimals on it?
Tell her that, oh, so you have to, Michelle said to come back on the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back on in 1 minute.
All right. I just want to make sure you can see this number line, Alba, that has the decimals.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it with on my phone.
Recording in progress.
Turn on.
You're there twice. Because you're on your phone and the computer, right?
Yeah. Mama, turn on the phone.
Okay.
Okay, turn off the phone because otherwise you'll get an echo.
Yes.
Okay, do you have your computer back? Michelle, you have the computer back?
Yes.
You see the number
The
line
number line, yes, Ms.
that has the
Barbara.
decimals?
Yeah,
0.54.
Yeah, 0.54 and 0.55 and so forth and so forth.
Okay, all right. Now, okay, Alva, which of the points is most likely the location of 0.555?
It's in the B. B.
B, that's correct, because it's greater than 0.55 and less than 0.56. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll go to, I gave another one. I gave you 0.575 and Maureen put it here because it's greater than 0.57, but less than 0.58. So that would be at D. Got that?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's go to the next decimal. Look at this number line. Which of the points is most like the location of pi minus 3? We want to use pi is 3.14. So take 3.14, subtract 3, and what you get, and which point is it closest to?
So if you subtract 3, you would get 0.14.
That's right. And which one is that closest to, Alba? That would be 3.14 minus 3. I just put 0. And like you said, that's 0.14. Okay, what is the point, Alba, that is closest to? A, B, C, or D?
Okay, 0.14. 0.1. I would say closer to B.
That's it. Very
Yes.
good. Okay.
Yes.
Answer B, because
Yes.
0.14 is greater than 0.1. Let me just put it here. 0.14 is greater than 0.1, just 1/10, and less than 0.2. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Questions on that problem?
No.
Now, let me just give you a, okay. Now, you know fractions and decimals, some of them, right?
Mhm.
Correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
Ms. Barber.
Okay,
Yes.
so let me just take this same number line. Let me put this all over on the other side. Okay. Now, the fraction one-third is where on the number line. This number line here, I want you to take the fraction 1/3. Tell me which point on the number line.
The fraction 1/3.
Well, I'll just say is closest. Is close as to what point on the number line. So I gave you a fraction. You're looking at this number line and you're
Mhm.
telling me what is it closest to? Which one?
C,
What would you say, Alva?
1/3, the number line.
Now, 1/3 is what is a decimal, Maureen? What is 1/3 equal to the decimal? That's
okay. Um,
what's one?
33.
Yeah, 0.33. That's right.
Yeah.
0.33. So, which one would you pick?
I would say D.
D is correct because
Yes.
0.33 is greater than 0.3, but less than 0.4.
Uh,
1.4,
So,
yes.
so the answer is what Ava said, D. Yeah, it's greater, Maureen. See, it's greater than the 0.3, but it's less than the 0.4. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got an, okay, here's another one. Which of the points is most likely the location of the product of 2 and pi? Now, pi is 3.14, right?
Forward. Yeah.
We just put here pi 3.14. I'll just write it again. So pi equals 3.14.
Forward.
Okay, so what's the product of 2 and pi, Alva?
Okay, 2 and pi would be 5.1, 5.14.
No. Product of 2 and pi is 2 times pi, right?
Oh, 2 times, okay.
Yeah,
A
that's what
yes,
product
a
is, multiplication. That's right.
Yes.
And what's 2 times pi equal to? That's 2 times 3.14. What's that equal to,
Yes.
Alva?
Okay, 2 multiplied by 3, that's 6.
So what's that equal to?
6.28.
That's it. Very good, Mr. Math.
I'm bright.
All right, you're smart. You're smart, Alva. Now, tell me the point. 6.28 is between what two little notches there? So what would you say, A, B, C, or D?
The two notches.
Yeah, but okay, which of the points is most likely the location of the 6.28? Is it A, B, C, or D?
I would say, okay, 6.28. Is it, I would say between C.
That's it. Very good.
Yes,
That's
yes,
it. It's greater
yes.
than 6.2, but less than
Yes,
6.3.
yes,
So the
yes.
answer,
Would be.
very good. Boy, you're so smart. Oh my goodness.
The older I get, the bones get brighter, Miss Barbara.
I see. That is very good. All right. Now we're going to go back to our distances between numbers on a number line. Okay, we want to use absolute value, which means we don't use signs. Okay. So if we had a -2 and a -4, the distance between the points is just 6. -2 to 0 is a 2. 0 to 4 is a 4. And 4 plus 2 is 6. All right. Now, remember, absolute value, you don't have the signs. So see if you can solve number 1. The points -4 and 5 are plotted on a number line. What is the distance in units between the 2 points? And remember, we said distance always positive, no negative distance.
Okay.
Now you can divide
Matching.
this up. You can say from -4 to 0 is what? From 0 to 5 is what? Add the two together, you got your answer.
Okay, you say plotted on the line. My computer.
Well,
I've
it's
seen
plotted
it.
on a number line, but you can just think of the number line going from, say, 1 to 10, minus 1 to 0 and 0 to 10. Same number line you drew for your homework. You can look at that number line.
So it would be 9.
That's it. Be 9.
D.
Got that, Alva? Answer D. Very good. Alva, did you get that?
No, on the computer, the number line is blocking. I'm not seeing it, so.
You know, oh, you're on your phone.
No, I'm on the computer, but I
But you
don't
can't
know.
see this? You can't see the screen?
I'm not
Yeah, it's
seeing.
screen is there, but it doesn't have a number line there.
I know a number line, but something is blocking it. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing the bottom, but not the top of the line. My computer need to.
No, I'm saying look at the number line that you did for your homework, that paper.
Oh,
Look at that number line
all right.
and go from -4 to 0, Alva. What do you get?
-4.
On your own personal number line that you did for your homework. -4 to 0, how many places?
Yes. 1,
-4 to 0.
3, 4.
Yes,
Four
four
places.
places. That's right.
4 places.
Now,
yes.
0 to a +5, how many places? Look on your number line.
Yeah,
Or
9.
you could just jump it. You could, that's right. That's 5 and 4 is 9.
Yes, yes.
Got it?
Yes, Miss Barber.
Okay. So answer D.
D, yeah.
Okay. Now, let me just take a couple of more points. Okay. Suppose you had points. I want you to tell me the distance. Points 2 and 8. What's the distance? What's the distance, Alva?
Okay, 2 and 8. Okay, so the distance would be, is it 6?
That's right. 8 minus 2.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Distance is 6. There you
Yes.
go. Okay. So now you're able to get distances between numbers on a number line. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, which of these have the greatest distance? Now, let me just put this all on one screen. Now, which of these is greater? Distance between 3 and 0, -1 and 2, or -2 and 2? Maureen, which one would you say is greater?
Okay. 3 and 0.
-3 and 0 is what is the distance?
I would say 2.
Which one would you say, Alva?
2.
1 and 2.
No, I have a -1 and a 2, and I have a -2 and a 2.
Okay. So it would be a -1 and 2.
And what's the
minus
distance?
1.
Okay, what's the distance between a -3 and a 0? What's
A
that distance?
-3. A -3.
Distance don't have negative, Maureen. Remember I told you absolute value.
A
So
3.
distance would be equal to 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now from a -1 to 2, what's the distance, Alva? What's the distance?
3.
3. That's right. -1 to 0 is 1, and 0 to 2 is 2, and that gives you 3, right? Okay.
Yes.
Now what about between a -2 and a -2? Maureen, what's the distance?
1.
What is it?
1.
-2 and a 2?
That's a minus, a -2 and a 2 is,
What is it, Alva?
I would say 2. Positive, 2.
No, look at
Okay, the 4.
it's a 4.
Oh, yeah, positive, okay,
It's a
positive 4,
well,
yes.
remember
yes.
distance is always positive, so you don't have to say
Yes.
positive.
Yes, because you
Well-
don't have a minus there.
Well,
It's-
if you divide it up, a -2 to 0 is 2, and a 0 to 2 is 2. And what's 2
Yeah.
plus 2?
4.
4. So the greatest distance would be the distance between -2 and a 2, because that distance
Yes.
is 4.
4.
When you have a negative and a positive, go negative to 0, then 0 to the positive. You can just
Yeah,
break it up.
because you say you don't have
You don't
you
have a
don't have a
negative.
negative in
That's right.
distance.
No,
Yes.
distance always positive.
Yes.
So the greatest distance would be the distance between a -2 and a 2,
Which is 4.
which is
Equal
4. All right. Now I'll give you 3 more, and I want you to tell me which is the greatest distance. Okay, this will be the distance between -7 and -10. The second one is the distance between 4 and 8, and the distance between -4 and 7. Which is the greater? So let's see, let's just put the distance here. You tell me what that is. Distance equal, calculate
It's
each one
C.
of them. And
It's
this
C.
distance, let's see, I want you to give me the distance, Maureen. Equal. Okay, that's that one. And this one is distance
The first distance is 3.
equal. So what did you get for that one?
The first one is 3.
Alva, what did you get for the first one?
3 because
Okay, that's
So-
right. You got 3, -7 to -8,
Yeah.
-8 to -9, -9 to -10. That's 3. Now, what about 4 and 8, Alva? What's that one?
4 and 8. Okay. It's distance 4 and is it 4?
4 to 5, 5 to 6,
Oh,
6 to 7, 7 to 8. You got 4, right? Okay.
Yes.
What about the next one, Alva? What's that distance?
3, 4.
Oh, remember you -4 on the left and you 7 on the right.
Yes. So the distance is
What's a minus? Look at your number line. -4 to 0 is what?
4 to 0 is
A -4 to a 0. What's the distance?
is it 6?
minus 4 to 0.
Oh,
It's
4
4.
to 0.
Alva,
4, well, 4 to 0 is 4.
it's 4.
Yeah.
Minus 4 to minus 3, minus 3 to minus 2, minus
Yes.
2 to minus 1, minus 1 to 0. That's 4, right?
Yes.
And, okay, from 0 to 7 is how many?
0, 1, 6.
0 to 7,
0 to 7.
how many?
0.
Look at your number line, the one you drew. Look at 0, go to 7. How many places you moved?
Oh, okay. Let's swap. 0 to 7.
How many?
1, 2, 3. Is it 3?
No, 0 to 7.
0, 1, 2, 3.
I wish my whiteboard was working so I could just draw
Yeah,
it.
it's 4.
0 to 7, Alva. Look on your number line. The one you drew with the 10, 0 to 10 on the right, 0 to negative 10 on the left.
Yes.
So how many places do you move when you go from 0 to 7?
Am I going right or left?
Well, you're on the right because you're talking positive. From
Okay,
0 to a
positive.
plus 7. How many
Okay.
places did you move? That's your distance.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
You go into 7.
3, 4.
You haven't
No.
gotten to 7 yet, unless your number line has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, correct?
Yes.
So from 0 to 7, how many places did you move?
Okay. So 0 to 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How many?
6 places.
0 to 7.
7.
0 to 7.
7.
Let me see. Just a minute.
0 to 7 is 7.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. You see my number line on the screen
Yes.
now?
Yes.
0 to
And
7.
we are going right.
That's it, because positive 0 to 7. You see
Yes.
that, Alva? So that's
Yes.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
oh, 7.
7.
Okay.
Right? So that's
Yes.
7. Okay, let me go back to my new share. And okay, here we go. So what was your total distance, Alva?
7.
And from minus 4 to 0 was how many?
Minus 4 to 0 was 4.
And what's 7 plus 4?
11.
11. So like Maureen said, she called this like ABC, and she said the last one. So the greatest distance would be the last one that has a distance of 11.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes, Miss Barbara.
Yeah, that's why I wanted you to do your own number line so you can reference back to it. So you can look from 0, you can just divide it up, go from the negative to 0, then go from the 0 to the positive. Add the 2 up, you have your distance. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, okay, which distance is greatest? Minus 2 and a 1, 1 and a 7, minus 2 and a 5. Which one is greater? Let me put this all on the next line. Maureen, which one is greater?
This is good.
minus 2 and a 1. The distance between 1 and a 7, minus 2 and a 5.
Well, I would say 2 and 5. Minus
And-
2 and 5.
Okay, so let's just put here. Let me ask Alva. Alva, what's the distance between minus 2 and a 1? What is that distance?
Minus 2
And a 1.
and the 1, that is 3.
3, very good, okay.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
what's the distance between a 1 and a 7?
Okay, minus 1 and 7 distance. So, isn't it 8? No?
Too big. 7 minus 1.
Oh, 6.
6.
6.
Okay.
Yes.
6. Okay. Now, what's the distance between a minus 2 and a 5?
3. Minus 2 and a 5.
No,
7. 7.
Oh, no minus, not in it.
well,
It's 7.
minus 2 to 0 is 2, right, Alva? Then from 0 to 5 is 5. And the 5 plus 2 is like Maureen said, it's a 7.
7. Yes.
So the distance is greater is the distance between the minus 2 and the 5.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes, Miss Barry. You have to give us a little more of this. It's
Okay.
interesting. It's interesting.
Well, I want you to look at your own number line and see if you
Yeah,
can see
I'm
it.
gonna do it over again. I didn't draw it
Yeah,
so properly.
well, draw it nicely because it will help you because you can see, you
Yes.
can actually see it.
Yes.
Okay, now I have a very last problem. And I want you to solve this. Okay. Find A, find B, then subtract them. So we do this one, distance between minus 2 and a 5, distance between a minus 1 and a 3, then subtract them. Tell me what you get.
Minus 2 and a 5, right?
Yes.
2.
And tell me what answer you get.
You say subtract them from.
Well, first find A. A is,
Oh Lord,
here's A, the distance between a
computer gone
minus
again.
2 and a 5. Well, Alva, if you have you have pen and paper?
Yes, Miss Barber.
Okay, just write A equal distance between minus 2 and a 5. Just write that
Okay.
down. B, distance
Minus
between a minus 1 and a 3.
1. 1.
Did you get that, Alva?
I'm coming, Miss Barber.
A,
As I said,
A, just put distance between A
distance
between minus 2 and 5. This is all on the number line. B, did you have A, minus 2 and a 5?
yes.
Okay, B, distance between minus 1 and 3.
Okay. So
Got that?
yes. That's
Okay. Now what I want you to find A, find B, and then subtract. What is A minus B equal to? So that's what you're trying to solve. A minus B. Okay. So A equal, you tell me what that is, and then tell me what B is. B
I'm
equal,
totally confused in this now because I'm not seeing on the computer.
no,
Yeah, but she's
distance between -2 and 5, Alva. Now look at your number line and see what is the distance between a -2 that's on the left side of your number line and the 5 on the positive side, the right side.
right.
Okay, and then B, the distance between -1, that's on your left side, and the 3 over on the right side, the plus, okay? Now, once you know A and you know B, then subtract the B from the A and tell me what you get.
Is it 1?
What did you get for A?
I got 4.
From -2 to 5. So -2 to 0 is what, Alva?
-2 to 0 is 2.
Right, okay. From 0 to 5 is what?
From 0 to 5 is 5.
What's 5 plus 2?
7.
So A is 7.
Okay.
All right. Now
Yeah.
you're going for B. Between a -1 and a 3. From a -1 to 0 is how many?
-1 to 0 is 1.
That's right. Okay. Now from 0 to 3 is what?
3.
What's 3 plus 1?
4.
4. Okay. So what's A minus B?
4 from 7 leave 3.
Okay. That's it. That's your answer. You got it.
Okay.
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 A
It's,
minus B is equal. We said, Maureen, that's what you got, right? 7.
it's very hard when you're
Yeah, but
working with.
we had do that already anyhow.
That's what I'm saying. You had done it already. Okay. So
Yeah, yeah.
answer is D. Okay. Answer D.
It's very hard, Miss Barrow, when you're working with a tool and it not functioning
Yeah,
right.
I know. It makes a difference. I know that.
Confused.
Okay. Now, so, okay. So that was answer D. Okay. So I will be sending you what we went over.
Yes.
And
Uh-huh.
also, I think I've got two problems of homework I'll be sending you all on the number line.
Okay, Miss Barbara.
Right. And one of those files that I didn't pull up, I'll probably send you that too, just so you'll have it.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions on the number line, absolute value? I hope these negative
I know that one stick in my
numbers.
head. Distant is you don't have a negative. And
That's it. Very good. Distance
I learned
is
something today.
That's it. Distance never negative. Never,
Yes,
never,
ma'am.
ever. Absolute value, never negative.
Yes.
Okay. So when you say absolute value of something, it's always a positive. Okay.
So, Miss Barbara, you say distance is positive?
Distance,
Yes,
yes, never negative. When we say distance on the number line,
I learned something today.
very good, very good. So when you calculate these, remember you're going to get positive numbers.
Yeah, from this.
Okay, because we're talking absolute values here. Okay.
Yes.
Absolute values. I want you to be able to recognize absolute values. Remember, we put the number between two vertical lines. Okay. So when you see that, you know that means absolute value. Let's see, let me scroll back up. I think we had it on here. Let's see if I have it. Yeah, I have it right here. I want you to remember this. See the absolute value? When you see those two vertical lines enclosing a number, that means absolute value. Never assign on the absolute value. Got it?
Yeah.
That's important. I think that's one of the problems on your homework is on absolute value. I want to make sure you understand that. Now, when I put your homework out there, you can send it to me and I'll check it, or you can tell me when we get on our session on Thursday. It's up to you. If you want to do it and send it to me and want me to check it, I'll do that. If you want to wait and do it during the session, we can do it then. So you have your choice. I know sometimes Maureen likes to find out how am I doing, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. So so she sends me her work. Yeah. So okay. So but you have a choice, like I say, and you won't have many problems. I'll probably never give you more than 3 problems. Okay. Any questions on number line, absolute value, finding the points, finding the a point between two numbers, whether they are fractions, decimals, or whole numbers? Any
Then you say that,
questions?
well, then you say that we will go over them, yes.
What was that, Maureen?
I said when you say them, I will go over them.
Okay, very good.
Well, that we did, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so because the problems and also the homework I send you will be homework for Thursday. Okay, because we meet, the GED prep meets 2 days as opposed to college prep only meets 1 day.
Did I hear Mercy today?
Did I hear from who?
Mercy.
Oh yeah, said she wasn't coming. Miss Beckles sent me a message that she wouldn't be. She's probably tired, I guess.
She told me, she had texted me, she went and had surgery on one of her eyes.
Yeah, she did. She did. And she said it came through pretty nice. Yeah. She sent me that also. And you know, she works some long hours too. So no, she had to be tired. Okay, so I'm gonna say so long to everybody.
So one moment, Miss Barbara. So
yes.
Any of you young ladies are going to attend the 4:30 session?
Yeah.
You mean today?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I was
Yeah?
going to, I cannot make it. I'm going to the library to return some books.
Okay. So,
you mean the 4:30 session?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't make it. I'm sorry.
Which is
I thought it was 4:30. Yeah, I can make it.